Hi, babe. Just wanted to give you a heads up that my family is coming to stay with us for a couple of weeks.
What?
Babe, it's a message. You can reread it if you're confused. It's really not that hard of a concept to grasp.
No, I can read fine. I'm just confused as to when I agreed to this. You can't just invite your family over for a couple of weeks. Your family is huge.
Yeah, and? It's not like they'll take up too much room. And it's not like we don't have the space. It'll be fine. Don't make this into a big fight or something. They're really excited to come see us and see the new house. I don't want them to come to visit while we're fighting.
Well, they wouldn't have to see us fighting if you had just told me beforehand that you were planning on having your parents over. Do you know how relationships work, especially marriages? You're supposed to ask me permission before you do something like this.
Oh, so I need permission now? What is this, a dictatorship? Need I remind you that I'm the husband of the house? Technically, if anyone needed to listen to anyone, you would need to listen to me.
Maybe in the 1950s, but we need to listen to each other now. That's the basis of an entire marriage. We compromise and we listen to each other's needs and wants. We're in an equal partnership.
We're only in an equal partnership when it pleases you.
What does that mean?
It means that you're controlling and that you've always wanted to control me.
Okay, where is all this coming from? We never fight like this. I don't understand why you're saying all these things. They're not even true.
See? You're so quick to disregard my thoughts and feelings.
I'm not. I swear. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening. Is it because of your family? I know that you love your family and all, but you haven't had the best relationship.
What? What the hell do you mean by that?
I just mean that you kind of turn into an entirely different person whenever they're around. They are a bad influence on you. You even said so yourself when we started dating. You wanted to escape them.
Well, that was before. Maybe I'm a changed man now.
How long exactly have you been speaking with your family? I didn't even know you were back in contact with them. What did you tell them about our life?
Why do you want to know? If we were in such an equal partnership as you claim we are, then you wouldn't have anything to hide, would you?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just concerned about what you've been telling them, especially if they know about the house. Do they know about my new job promotion?
Yeah? Why would I try and hide that?
You know why.
No, I don't think I do. Perhaps you should remind me. Remind me again how terrible the family I have is.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm not tearing down your family. I'm just reminding you of what you've told me about them. You told me that they get really weird around money and that they're always trying to pull a new scheme to get rich quickly.
Well, maybe they've turned a new leaf as well.
I thought that's why you wanted to get into law in the first place. You wanted to get as far away from their antics as possible. At least that's what you told me when we began dating.
Well, maybe I judged them too quickly. Maybe they've had it right all along.
No, they're not right. They're manipulating you. I don't know what exactly they've been telling you or what lies they've been feeding you, but they're just that, lies.
How dare you? My family just isn't good enough for you? You know you're a real handful since you got that promotion.
And what exactly does that mean?
Well, you've become so controlling since you got that promotion. First, you didn't want me to buy that car. Next, you don't want to hire a private chef. It's honestly so surprising. We have all this extra money. Why aren't we spending it?
Maybe because I'm saving up. We've always talked about retiring early. That's what I'm doing. I'm just preparing to retire early. Besides, this money isn't going to feel like a lot if we increase our spending with it.
Nonsense. You make over 6 figures now.
Yeah, but if we also spend 6 figures, then we're in no better position than we were before.
Yes, we are. Because we're in a nicer house, we would have a nicer car. We would have our own private chef. How is that not in a better position?
Well, first it's a new car and a private chef. But then next it will be vacations, new clothing, and all the gadgets in the world. It will never be enough, and we will quickly lose out on this amazing opportunity because we can't control our spending.
Oh, what? Now I'm the problem? I'm the one that is out of control with spending? That's not even physically possible now that you've given me an allowance or whatever.
I'm not your mother, and this isn't an allowance. I'm your wife, and we have a budget. If we stick to the budget, we can save a lot of money and retire earlier. Even then, we can make a few key splurges. But I've already set us up in this new house. I don't want to get a new car or a private chef.
You just don't know how to spend your money properly.
Oh, I don't know how to spend my money properly? I'm not the one who's trying to spend it as fast as I'm making it. Not only that, but I'm the one that's actually making this money. This is my job. I'm the breadwinner in the family. That means I have a bit more say in what happens with the money.
And you say you're not controlling.
Because I'm really not. I'm just looking out for our best interest, for our future. You can't villainize me for that.
Well, if you're the one who wants to be in control of the money, then my family gets to stay with us.
Your entire family? Staying with us for a couple of weeks? You must know how insane that sounds. That's too many people and for way too long.
Well, you won't give me free reign with our money, so I guess I have to have my family over. Isn't that what you just said an equal partnership is about? Compromises? Listening to each other's wants and needs?
Yes.
Well, I want our family to stay over. No, in fact, I need them to stay over. I've been so lonely since you began working longer hours.
I'm only working an extra 5 hours per week.
But it feels like a lifetime.
Okay, fine. I guess your family can stay with us, but only for 1 week. That's it. Anything more than that, and they have to get a hotel nearby.
Okay, deal. I really need my family's support right now.
And why is that?
Because my overly cautious wife is throwing a wrench into our lives.
Again, and for the last time, I'm only looking out for our best interests. Wouldn't you rather we'd stop working at 45 than have a private chef and luxury items?
No.
Okay, fine, whatever. I'm done with this conversation.
Good, because so am I. Oh, also, you remember Patricia?
You mean the girl you dated in high school?
Yeah.
Yes, you've talked about her before. A long time ago. Wasn't she your first love or something?
Yeah. Well, it turns out she's still close with my family.
Oh, that's great, I guess.
What's your problem now?
You have to see how this conversation would make me uncomfortable.
No, I don't. You don't need to worry about anything. Anyways, she's coming too.
What?
Yeah, my family considers her family now, so it makes sense that she and her kid are coming to stay too.
What? She's bringing her kid?
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Your ex is bringing her kid to stay at our new house with your family. That's not normal.
You're the only one making it weird.
It isn't your kid, is it?
What? No, I think he's only like 7 years old or something.
Oh, okay.
She's practically family. It'll be great. You'll love her.
Do we even have enough room for everyone? Yes, we have a larger house, but it's only 5 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms.
Yes, it'll be fine.
Okay. Only for a week then.
Whatever you say.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with this.
Come on, it'll be good for everyone to get together.
According to who? You or your family?
What does that mean?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And you just let him? I didn't want to fight anymore. Hudson literally becomes a worse version of himself whenever his family is involved. I couldn't handle talking to him like that anymore. But you had a right to refuse. I mean, the man is trying to bring his large family, ex-girlfriend, and her child to your house to stay for a week? Yeah, but that's how it's always been for him. He's used to big families and large family gatherings. I'm not. I mean, even you have a big family. Isn't this somewhat normal? No! Really? Yes! Even my large family doesn't do things like this. Well, it's not a big deal. It will only be a week, and if I really need to escape them, I can just stay in the master bedroom. It's a pretty large portion of the house. Okay, but you shouldn't have to hide in your own household. I know, but I don't want to fight about it. Besides, he's been a bit down lately. Why do you think that is? I don't know. He's usually so carefree, but these last couple of weeks, it seems like he had a lot on his mind. Do you think it has anything to do with the move? Maybe. But you have a different theory. Yeah, I think it has to do with his family. Really? How so? Well, he's never had a good relationship with his family. He told me a little about it when we first got together. They're basically the reason he got into law. Really? Yeah, apparently they're apt to run schemes. Schemes? What does that even mean? Well, basically his parents never wanted to hold down a job, so instead they did small little ventures to get rich quickly. Some of them bordered on legality, and all of them were pretty scamish to their clients. What? Really? Yeah, and the entire family had to get involved, pull their weight. They would get pretty big payments every once in a while, but it wasn't enough to be stable. It kind of messed with him as a kid, hence why he wanted to get into law. He wanted something stable, respectable, and something that would allow him to make good money. That's understandable. That really sucks for him. Yeah, I mean, I thought so too. But now he's like this completely different person because they came back into his life. Do they really still affect him like that? Yeah, but it's even worse because he now doesn't think that what they do is bad. He always said that they got weird around money, and now I'm thinking that they somehow found out about my promotion and our new house and are manipulating him. My goodness. Is there anything you can do? I've tried talking to him about it, but that only starts fights between us. I have no idea what to do. He's completely changed within these last couple of weeks. How so? He's gotten really mean and almost resentful of me. Why? Because I'm keeping our spending in check. As any sane adult would with a promotion as big as yours. Yeah, but he thinks I'm doing it to punish him or be overly cautious or something. I'm literally just doing what we talked about for ages, setting ourselves up to retire early. I remember, you both talked about that. Now his family is back in his life, and I think they've been manipulating him for a while. I just don't know what to do about it. And now he's having his big family over for a visit, along with his ex-girlfriend and her child. Yeah, I don't even know if she still counts as an ex. They were together in high school, which was over 11 years ago. Trust me, she's still an ex. Well, now I'm kind of stuck with my choice to say yes. It can't be that bad. And once they're gone, we can go back to normal. He will go back to normal. For your sake, I hope that's true. Yeah, me too. Hey, we need to talk.
What about? Oh, let me guess. I shouldn't have bought my family dinner last night.
What? No, that's not it. I thought dinner was lovely.
Then what is it? I'm kind of busy.
Busy doing what?
You don't really need to know that, do you?
Well, I was going to ask where you were.
I'm out.
Out? What does that mean?
I have an appointment with the bank.
Why do you have an appointment for the bank?
It's a surprise.
A surprise?
Yes. Now you can't ask me about it because it's a surprise.
I don't think that's how it works.
Whatever. What do you want?
Well, I think we need to talk about Patricia.
What about Patricia?
I'm uncomfortable with the way you two were interacting yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that.
Oh? Why is that?
Because I think you choosing to sit next to her and her kid was disrespectful, and the way you ignored me, scratch that, have been ignoring me, is really rude, especially in front of your family. This is the first time I'm meeting them, and I don't like being slighted in front of them.
It's been ages since I last saw her, and her kid is great. It's not my fault that we're catching up.
Yeah, but you can catch up without having to ignore me the way you have been.
Well, I'm talking to you now, aren't I?
Yeah, but what about in front of your family? It's like you're all excluding me in something.
Well, that's what you wanted, isn't it? Space?
That's not what I meant. I'm literally excluded from everything. I've tried speaking to your parents on multiple occasions, but they just give me this dirty look and turn up their noses at me.
Maybe if you weren't such a snob with the money, they wouldn't be like that.
What?
They are really concerned with the way you've been handling family finances. They think you leaving me out of all the money concerns means you don't trust me. Proof that this marriage is not an equal partnership as you've claimed. You've been lying to me this entire time, and now you're trying to turn me against my family. What is wrong with you?
What? Why would you think that?
Because it's true.
No, it really isn't. I am not trying to leave you out of our financial decisions, and I'm sure as hell not trying to separate you from your family. I am not the one being manipulative here. What the hell is your family telling you for you to think that?
The truth.
I can almost guarantee you they're not.
Okay, I'm done talking with you. I'm about to go to my appointment at the bank. I'm going to dinner with my family, so don't wait for us.
Hey, your mother just said that you went to the park with Patricia and her son? Is that true? What the hell?
Why? What does it matter to you?
It matters because that's your ex, and I'm uncomfortable with you spending any amount of alone time with her. You have to see why this would make any woman uncomfortable.
I don't have to see anything. I'm my own man. Hey, you know what? That just reminded me of something.
What?
I am the man of this household. I think I've let you bully me long enough.
I haven't been bullying you.
Yes, you have. You've been hoarding all the money in that stupid savings account of yours instead of letting me handle the finances.
Because you want to spend everything. I can't keep arguing about this. We're just going in circles. Please just trust me with this.
Oh, so now you want me to trust you? You were just saying how much you don't trust me hanging out with Patricia. Talk about being a hypocrite. My family was right all along. At least I had the good sense to follow their suggestions from the beginning. I was a bit hesitant at first, but now I'll happily do everything they ask.
What does that mean?
It's not for you to know.
Okay, seriously? What's going on with you lately? You've been going behind my back for a lot of different things. You aren't speaking to me anymore, and every time I try to have a conversation with you, it immediately turns into a fight. We never used to fight like this. You never used to be like this. But ever since your family came back into your life, it's like you're a completely different person.
Well, maybe I am. You were holding me back. Maybe it's time I have something new.
What the hell does that mean?
You'll find out soon enough. In the meantime, my family and I are going to a show. We won't be home until late.
Are you even going to ask me if I want to go? Hello? Hudson! Fine. I don't know what to do, Esther. It's like he's a completely different person. I can't stand it. He's now spending all of his time either with Patricia and her kid or the rest of his family. What's worse, he didn't even come to bed last night. I have no idea where he slept.
Honey, you know full well where he slept.
No, he wouldn't. Not in our own house, right?
Well, have you spoken to him at all?
Yes, I've been trying, but every time we talk, no matter what it's about, it turns into a fight. I've been falling behind in my work because of how stressed I've been about all of this.
Then leave him.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I don't have concrete evidence of anything. As much as I think one thing or the other is happening, I cannot physically do anything without evidence. Or else I'll just let him manipulate me into thinking I'm crazy, or I'll manipulate myself. I don't know. If I had real, concrete proof that he was doing something shady, I would leave him in a heartbeat.
Girl, he literally didn't sleep in you guys' bed last night.
Yeah, but that could have been for a lot of different reasons. I don't want to jump to conclusions.
I promise you, you aren't jumping to conclusions.
That husband of yours has been acting shady for weeks, in my opinion, complaining about you being frugal with your new money. You've been saving for your retirement, and he should know that. Yet he's been guilt-tripping you every day about it. Yeah, I know, but that could be because of something completely unrelated.
Why don't you just look for evidence?
What do you mean?
If you need evidence, just suck it up and look for it.
I doubt you'd have to look far to find any. I don't know.
Reese, you know I love you.
We've been besties forever. I like Hudson, I really do. But I don't like the way he's been treating you lately. I think if you really need concrete evidence, it isn't just going to drop into your lap. I can hope. Oh, wait, I'm getting a call. OMG, you'll never believe it.
What? Who was on the phone? Is everyone okay?
You'll never believe it, but the evidence just fell into my lap.
Of course it did.
Hudson, we need to speak, and it's serious.
My God, you never stop, do you?
Excuse me?
You can read what I said. I'm busy at the moment. We all are. Leave us alone.
What? Busy with what?
What's it to you? Maybe it's a surprise.
I hardly doubt that. And if it is, it isn't a good one, knowing your family.
You insult my family, you insult me.
Since when? When did they become more important than me? You used to hate your family, despised them for how you were raised. And now you're, what, taking their side and doing their bidding? All because they've manipulated you into hating me the same way they do.
Actually, they're quite fond of you at the moment.
What?
I used all of your savings and purchased a brand new house to live with my new family. They're thanking you for this amazing gift.
Bank called to confirm the transaction, and I refused. Good luck.
Huh? No, the lady confirmed with me and Patricia at the bank.
What? Your new family is Patricia and her kid? Oh, I should have known. I knew your family would do something like this.
Do what? Show me the truth? You've been holding me back for far too long. I've been rolling over and letting you walk all over me. And just because you make more money now? My family was right. Rich people are snobs, and you're no exception.
I can't believe it. You were going to leave me? You tried to buy a new house for you and Patricia with my money? That's so incredibly messed up.
Well, I had no choice left. Not with the way you've been treating me in this relationship.
You can't even see it, can you?
See what?
Just how wrapped around your family's finger you've become. You know what? I'm done. We're done. All of you need to leave my house.
What?
I assumed that you were busy packing earlier, right? Good. Keep packing. We're done. Go be happy with your new family.
What? We don't have anywhere to go. You can't do this to us. This is my house. I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, but it's my name on the deed. I'm calling the cops. They'll be sure to escort you off of my property.
How dare you? Oh, just you wait until I get my hands on you.
Perfect.
What?
The cops did have to escort Hudson off of the property. He and his family had absolutely trashed the place, but I hadn't known that when I called them. All I told them was that my husband, who I was divorcing, had threatened me via text. That was enough for them to go over and make sure I had no trouble getting him to leave. He was angry and nearly foaming at the mouth by the time I got home from work. He was even angrier when the cops ordered him and his family, who had been in the window with smug looks on their faces, to leave the property. He said that it was his house, but after the cops took one look at the now trashed house, they hauled him away. That sent his family packing pretty quickly. Even Patricia was quick to leave. Now, with Hudson out of my life and this whole incident on police record, it'll be a breeze divorcing him and not letting him have a cent of my hard-earned money. I can't know for sure, but I'm certain that us divorcing was his family's backup plan for getting the money. Too bad they have a penchant for not thinking things through.